Oh, come on. Ethanol cold start. There we go. What is up, everyone? So today we're doing something a little bit different, and I'm kind of excited because today we get to actually get out of the shop, which is very relieving. Today we are going to be doing some drifting, and we're going to be testing a new layout for a new event. So my buddy Jay Creel, who runs Ignition Speed Festival, had an awesome idea for a potential new event next season, and it involves drifting. And well, today we're going to be doing some testing to see if it's going to work out. So I got the coupe. I'm a little nervous, pretty excited. We got some more plans for the S14, so don't worry. This is just a change of pace, and we're gonna have fun today, right?
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna let me drive his car.
Yeah, you want to?
Maybe.
You might have to bring a pillow so you could fit in there.
Yeah, pillow and
a booster seat?
Yeah, booster seat.
It's always nerve-wracking. This car is terrifying to load. A little smoky. Just condensation, you know?
Went right up the trailer though.
I got the sniffles, dude. I apologize for all the noises today. So today we are going up to an abandoned parking lot. Yes, this thing I printed off at Google Maps. And trying to run the layout of one of the most famous drift tracks of all time, Mayhem Circuit in Japan. Now, a lot of guys might have seen this on Assetto because it's also one of the most popular drift maps in Assetto, and maybe you've never heard of it, but you might have seen a clip from it before. As you guys can tell, it is known for its legendary entries and one of the most entertaining tracks to ever watch battles on. So, today we are going up to this track and trying to cram this layout in there and seeing if it is possible to, well, set up an event in the future to allow guys to drive a track layout they've only dreamed of driving. So, we got quite a long drive ahead of us, so let's hit the road and have some fun. So we're here in this huge lot, and what you see right now is literally just this one triangle corner right here. So we're thinking about using this whole area as like a paddock, right? So everyone can stage right here, unload their trucks, and all the drifting is going to be happening in this big lot, which is on the other end of the trees. So as you can see, it's kind of an old parking lot. I said it was abandoned. It's not really abandoned, it's just not used anymore. This used to be a commuter lot for a local casino. For some reason they shut it down, and now we just have all this pavement laying here, just not being used. It's a damn shame. So our goal here is to try and make a track out of it and have some fun. It's a little old, it's a little bumpy, it's kind of rough and chews up tires, but there's potential. I think there's great potential here. We got a lot of light posts, so we gotta be careful of that. It's honestly not as bad as I remember it. So, all right, let's go check this thing out. All right, so we have this whole lot to work with, and I think we could sneak this tail in. We might have to cut it short, but I feel like the fun of the track is coming around this corner really hot, so I'm hoping to see that right here and then bang down this way. So let's get the cars out and get a better idea of space. So I got my buddy JC here with his JZ S14. You guys have seen him in other videos. It's like one of my favorite person to drive with ever. Super talented driver, and well, he's here to test with us, so enjoy all the JZ noises.
Yo, is this what it feels like for you to talk to me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's rocky. So our first limiting factor right now, Jay's ripping it, oh my god. Our first limiting factor right now is gonna be speed, right? So if we can get enough speed on the entry, then we should be able to run the entire course because we definitely have enough room for the rest of the course, so. Haven't checked tire pressure or anything, but so be it, let's go have some fun. So let's see. rubbing so bad up front. What happened? I was trying to like mimic the layout as much as I can in my head, and we got plenty of room. I just got to figure out what's rubbing up front. My tires are rubbing so bad out of nowhere. Like the lot's kind of bumpy, but dude, the coupe eats it up so well, you don't even notice it. So it looks like we got plenty of speed. I'm happy with that. The more back and forth we could do, the better it'll be for tandem. So let's try and keep every corner that we can. So I'm gonna try and do something that utilizes that, you know, that first swoop more instead of just plowing for an entry. Because we can move the initial jersey barriers. So it looks like we can kind of like swoop right here. Too much angle, but
that breaks up
they're really fast.
really long entry.
And then you can drag it out like they do on the real course and then flick it.
Right.
Because we can move the jerseys in to utilize the wall.
That momentum and then get it right along the side there.
Exactly, and then drag this whole back area. My wheels are rubbing real bad up front. Don't really know why. I've never done that before. So if I go full lock and try and scrub, it just spins the car. So I'm not trying to suck, but what's happening. But for an entry like this, you want to use as much angle as you can and scrub it all, but I just gotta anticipate the wheels kind of rubbing really hard so I don't spin out.
Space, we got plenty.
I think so. I really want to utilize that like left into the straight, because that's what really sets your car up to flick hard. All right, so we basically have a light post as a clipping point, and the real question right now is if we use that as an inner clipping point or an outer clipping point. It's like kind of in the sweet spot, so we'll see what happens. The entry, but you can see I'm trying to flick it in hard and kind of like drag it out like they would, but this rubbing is really screwing me up. Yeah, it's weird. It's like a little dramatic for an outer clipping point, but I think it kind of works.
Tandem with them.
So we don't have too much time today because we can't make the neighborhood too hot down here. But I really want to see Tony drive the coupe, and this is the best place for it. So let's find some pads and stuff on the seat, and we're gonna make him drive it.
Can you reach the pedals?
That's why we need pads.
Oh man.
So this is what I usually do for Brian. We take all the pads out of the bride's seat, and we just kind of like stuff them on the other pads.
I got a couple of seat pads.
Yeah, we might have to steal some pads from Jay. There you go, and he's got a blue top. It might be the distance more than the height. But Ant's usually used to driving pretty far back anyway, so I think he's got it.
Yeah, he tries to gangster lean.
He does try to gangster lean in.
Might be good.
I think I'm more excited than he is.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous? Alright,
Got all the power.
if you go full lock, it makes you spin out, so don't be embarrassed if you spin out. It's the car, it's not you.
Start wide first.
And like, well, it has so much power, dude, that it'll kind of just get away from you before you can get in trouble. So I'm not too worried about it. There we go, guys.
Oh yeah, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Here, safety first, right?
Yeah.
I'm so happy. All right, and you just do whatever. You don't really feel any of the cracks, so just don't hit a pole and I'll be happy.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Put it in second and whip it. He knows what he's doing. Make sure you zoom in. He was nervous, you could tell.
He kept it tight. I think he's afraid of hitting something. And go wider.
See, that's what we needed. We needed a little more jazz in it on that side. Nice work, Tony. There you go.
That's fucking nuts.
What do you think?
It's fucking sick.
JZ S13 coming soon for you?
SR good.
That's not good. JZ fun. That's cool. Yeah, you were playing a little nervous at first. Then you got after it.
I don't know.
And would lose his paycheck for a year if he crashed the car.
I'm proud of him.
Good job, Tony.
Way to go, Tony.
He loves it. He loves it. I wish I could have let him like really open it up, but we do have permission to be in this lot, but we're just trying to be respectful to the neighbors and not really cause a ruckus, because you know, when you hear some squealing and some really loud cars, it'll definitely cause a commotion. So the real question today was, do we have enough room to get enough speed to run basically the majority of the track? And it seems like we do. So now we could actually properly plan out the orientation of the track and start putting together Mini Mayhem. So I think it'll be a blast. And whenever we bring more drifting to the Northeast, I can't complain. So let's pack up and get back to it.
Look at me, I'm Tony.
Don't hurt, no, don't hurt yourself, RJ. You make me nervous. Alright, it's a little quicker than I anticipated, but we had some fun.
That was a good time.
Tony?
We had some fun.
Wait, I had fun. Why? Because I didn't drive, I didn't have fun?
RJ had fun.
Tony, since you did so good and we're so proud of you, we're gonna take him to the playground.
Are you gonna take him to the park?
I thought we were coming for pizza.
Whee!
I got wet.
I'm too heavy.
Alright, so something's causing my wheels to actually rub the chassis at full lock. You can see that it's actually hitting the little pinch hole back here, which is super common. Usually most people bash those in, but it didn't happen at the last shift event, which is pretty crazy. So I don't know what happened, what changed in between those. I got my alignment pre, so. Boom. You hear it? Look at it, it's hitting.
Yeah.
I mean, unloaded, things will happen differently than when you load it. So you gotta always remember that, but as you can tell, it was rubbing right here. And it was actually taking chunks out of the side of the wheel, but it was slowing the car down so much that it was spinning it. Really pain in the ass. So yeah, look at it. It's like, yeah. And so I lost a bunch of angle too, so.
Yeah, because on a lot of the turns when you were turning real hard and you were coming up, you were going real slow. Because you were entering just as fast as Jay was.
Yeah, I was trying to like throw it in, but that's crazy. So I wonder if my lower control arm bushings are going bad, or if my caster arm is probably still just as tight.
Yeah, the tension rod arm is brand new still. I mean, it does have a little chunk taken out of it from the tire rubbing. But
Right above your head, Brian. Just
Doesn't really take much. I mean, most guys just bash it in, so I'm not too worried about it, but interesting.
Mysteries.
Nah, it's whatever. It's such a typical S chassis problem.
To have
It's just
problems.
funny how it came out of nowhere.
I mean, you were sending it at like 60 today.
I was sick.
It was sick.
Yeah.
these control arms are like the weakest thing on the plane.
They're so dinky. Well, I'll get the hammer. It'll be good to go. So I've been watching Ant try and back this trailer up for the last, oh God, it's been too long. But the boy's got to learn somehow. Yeah, he'll figure it out. No, not that way, not that way, not that way. But I was expecting to drive for a little bit longer today, but we learned what we needed to learn, and we can start putting together the proper steps to making this happen. So it was good to drive the coupe. There's still a long list of stuff that needs to be done to it, and I say every time I drive it because I just don't work on it enough. But it was cool to see Tony drive it and have some fun, because I know he's wanted to do it for a really long time. But we're gonna keep the video short today, and I'm very excited for next video because I have some really cool bits for the S14 Zenki, the car obviously been working on for the last 2 weeks. Oh, look at it, he's given up. He's totally given up. So next video, we're gonna do some pretty cool stuff to the Zenki, and it'll probably like wrap it up for a little while. and then we'll go from there. But look at this kid. You give up?
I need some type of instruction.
It's hard because you start messing up and then you get frustrated.
Yes,
frustrated,
and then
it
I
gets
just
harder.
do it worse, and I'm like,
Worse
what
and
am I doing? I don't know.
I'm happy you tried though. All right, I'm gonna go back this trail in for him, so you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And Tony,
Have a good night.